Hey everybody, Paul here, and today we're going to take a look at your onboard diagnostics. This happens to be an ELM 327 Bluetooth OBD2 adapter that you can plug into your ECU. So when we come back, I'm going to show you applications you can use, and I'm going to give you a little story about what happened to me when I went to the dealership. What I've got here is my OBD2 adapter, and I'm going to go ahead and plug that into the ECU, which is right here under the steering wheel, and you get plugged in right there. And there's really, this is kind of a universal one. It's an ELM 327. I ordered it online. It cost me $11, and that included the shipping and handling, so that's actually a pretty good deal. So what you want to do is you want to hook this guy in here down into your ECU, and then you're going to go ahead and start your car. I've got my phone, and as you can see here, what's cool is I've already downloaded this app, and now I have this plugged in, and it took me a couple minutes to try and figure out how to hook this guy into my ECU. It's really not that difficult. Really, if you go and let's see where I've got my app, I've got it right here, and as you can see right there, there's the application. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press the connect button. This is a really cool tool. What this is called is OBD Auto Doctor. Now, there really isn't a lot different. There's other YouTube channels out there that have talked about this very app. So when you're connected, you can see it's got my ECU name. So it says engine ECM is what I'm connected to. And then I should be able to go over to my readiness monitor. I'm trying to hold this for you guys. Should be able to go to my readiness monitor. Should be able to go to my, there we go. So I'm looking at everything it's connecting to. All right, that's great. Then I'm gonna go, I don't really worry about it. If I wanted to search for codes, I could actually search for a code up here. Now we're gonna go into our sensors, and if I click on sensors, now it's giving me everything. So this is really cool. So from here, I can calculate my engine load at 31.8%, engine coolant temperature is 95 degrees Celsius. And these are real-time updates. You can see these numbers are changing constantly, which is really cool. You see how we scroll down, I can get my engine RPM, travel, ignition timing is at 12.5, that's my advance. You know, intake air temperature is 71 degrees Celsius. And let's check this guy out again, see if it gives me, oh, look at that, this is cool. So now, because I've upgraded for $9, I can tell you that my fuel level input is at -5. My KPA, or my intake manifold absolute pressure, is at 43. Other cool things, that's really the primary piece of this. You can go back to your trouble codes, and we can see that I currently have no trouble codes. All right, I don't have any pending DTCs reported. So all is good. If I click on this button, see, prepare the vehicle for reset conditions to make sure the key ignition is kept. So we're going to cancel that, and that'll let you actually reset your your codes after you've fixed a problem, or if it's not really an issue and you can reset it. So where's the significance in this? When I talk about what the value of this is, I went to the dealer when my check engine light came on. I asked him, I said, hey, can you guys throw this on can you do a general diagnostics on this and tell me what the code is? And they said, sure, come in Thursday morning, you know, and if it's not covered by your warranty, it's gonna be $110. So what they're doing is they're basically charging you an hour's labor to do 5 minutes worth of work. I mean, nowadays you go out, you get these little Bosch handheld units, and you just plug it into the ECU, and it identifies the car, and within 5 seconds or whatever, you know, in less than 5 minutes, you know exactly what's wrong with your car. The irony is, you can take this at any number of different auto parts stores, and you can walk into those stores and just say, hey, any chance you can plug in diagnostic codes from the readout on my car? And they will take their handheld unit, they will plug it right into your system and give it to you for totally free, no charge. So dealership charge $110. You can go to the auto parts store, they'll most likely check it for free. They'll also sell you a handheld unit. But I think nowadays, this right here is the way people are going. So these apps are really cool. There's more than one, and that's where I'm going to put the phone down, and we're going to take a look at this tablet here for a second. So there's all kinds of applications that you can use for the sake of this. You know, you don't have to use one specific application. One's not necessarily better than the other. Most of these are going to offer your diagnostic codes off any of these applications. Now, the one that I've been using and I used on my phone just a minute ago, this is the OBD Doctor. Basically, you come back and we can open up our connections and we can search for Bluetooth and see if it comes up with anything. Here it is. It comes up. Okay. Let's go to summary page and let's connect. So now it's trying to connect to the car. It's initializing the adapter, connecting to the vehicle. I left the connection established, but okay, so now I'm actually connected. You can see it popped up that connection and it's gone through. It's the same. It's the same thing. And now what's cool about this particular application, one of the things I like about it is it has a PC version, and I'm able to put it on my desktop, and I can connect to the car wirelessly from a laptop or a desktop system, and you can actually plug in some of your specifics about your car into a profile. In these particular versions, it's just it's not that you can't do that. Here we're going to drop down here, and we can look at our trouble codes, our DTC database. We got monitors, sensors. So if I click on the sensors, select sensors. So I want to select. So these are all the sensors. So let's see. We'll go with. We're going to select a few of these, and just say select and see what it comes up with. Now, once again, I purchased. This is one of the downsides of this particular app. I purchased the upgrade for the cell phone. Now I go to the tablet, it just wanted me to upgrade on the tablet as well. I think that's kind of messed up. I shouldn't have to pay twice for the same thing. So that's a downside to this app. I have the desktop version, which you pay $50 for the enterprise license. So once again, they're just nickel and diming you. So that might be a downside to to this particular app. No two apps are so. This is the OBD Auto Doctor. And it's pretty well established, and a lot of people like it. So if we go to this one of the things I liked about this Piston app, and this guy right here, is it's so easy to connect. Look at this. It came up immediately on this side. Gotta find it. I got a green light. So let's see what kind of data we can get off this guy. So if I go live data, it's supposedly going to give me RPM, seeds, and engine. And if I guess I got to hit play, and now it's giving me my engine coolant temperature of 96 probably degrees Celsius, which puts it right at the 205, 210, almost 215. We've got our RPM, and then we've got this. So I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. We'll go ahead and stop that. If I click faults, it doesn't appear to have any. If I click freeze time, or if I click log, what statistics? What's that doing for me? Is there any play button? No, it seems. I guess that's a big green. Everything's healthy kind of sign. This is the Fisher-Price app. Well, there you go. It's as simple as that. Hopefully, whether you're using a tablet or a cell phone, you're able to get the information you need out of your car, and you don't have to pay the extra money to make a mechanic do it. So I hope that you found that useful. I hope you can find the tools that you're looking for to do the job you're trying to do. And until next time, good luck with your project. Take a look at this take a look at this ELM 4. I don't know. I gotta find out. Connector. Yeah. What is this? ECU. Hey everybody, Paul here, and today we're gonna talk about Hey everybody, Paul here today, and we're going to talk. Hey everybody, Paul here, and today what we're talking about is an ODB adapter. OBD2 sensors. I'm sorry. All right, don't go away. We're going to be right back.
the hell, man? Subscribe already.